Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are going to be developing the app like this. You can see that we can swipe its screen from left to right. These are the three screens we are making. So why are we developing the app like that? In my last video I told you uh, that how you can develop a build run English application, learn English. So I made this application like one page. If you repeat this process on three of these pages and change the content, like in this page you can use fruits, in the next page you can use some items or numbers, you can paste here some other things. So you can develop app like speaking English or speaking any other language like Japanese, or maybe you can teach a kid English language by showing things like fruits, anything. And that's how you can use this application. So in this tutorial we are going to be developing the view pager, that we can see in one pages we can swipe out three pages in it. So let's start our Android project. So I will close this emulator first. I have already developed the project like this. This project name is View Pager App Demo. So we are developing the three pages of View Pager. First of all, let's go to resources file and layout. So delete this text file, go to split view. Now open tab View Pager. Use this first one, View Pager 2. Don't use View Pager 2, use first widget dot View Pager. Now we are going to be using match parent and match parent ID. Choose the ID you like. I will choose View Pager. Now that's all. Then you need to constrain this view page. So let's go to design view, constraint from all sides, just like this. Okay, now we are going to be going main activity and instantiating this view pager. So view pager, declaring view pager. You can see here view pager dot widget. If you see widget view pager 2, don't do it. Let's see view pager. You can see here view pager 1, view pager 2. So select view pager 1, then variable. Now instantiate with our ID, like find view by ID, r dot id dot our ID view pager, then semicolon. Now we are going to be developing adapter. So let's create a quick adapter. Let's directly apply adapter, view adapter dot set adapter, view pager dot set adapter, and inside here we are going to be develop new adapter that would be custom. We are making custom adapter, view pager adapter. So and inside bracket this is our context. So let's just create it now. Okay, now it has been created. Let's just delete this file, we don't need this one. We are going to working on this later, but let's just solve this error on bulb implement method. Okay, now the method has been implemented. First of all, we need to create a model. So I will explain everything. So watch this video from start to end. let's create our model class, new Java class. So we are going to be using resources. So for the resources we are going to use enum. So enum is used for uh, instantiating resources. I will show you how you can do this. Let's just name it model object, and enum. Okay, now we are going to develop here our object that we are going to be giving into this layout. So let's do it. First we are going to be creating three layout. We are instantiating here red, maybe blue in capital, then in bracket. Now we are going to be introducing string value, that is our title of our view pager. That would be r dot string dot blue, comma, then our layout. This string value need to be in small letter like this. Then here we are going to be introducing our layout, that is r dot layout dot blue. We will be creating these layouts. First let's just instantiate it blue, after that green. You can use any color, but for our title you can use this r dot string dot then green. We are going to be instantiating this later. Let's just pass on it layout dot green. Let's see our third page, that is orange. Maybe red is good. Now r dot string dot red, just like this. Yes, we need layout r dot layout dot red. Now we have instantiated this. Now we are going to be creating our values, that is private int. So we are using integer value only, that's why we are using enum class. It's not class, it's just enum. So private int. Now let's type our title, like m title resource id. You can put anything, I just putting this for my reference. Private integer value. Resources file can only be contained in integer value, that's why I'm using integer. Now layout m layout resources id. Now we need to create a constructor. How you can create a constructor? Just alt and insert, then click and select two of those, and okay. Now the construction has been created, don't worry about it. Now we need getters. So how you can create it? Alter plus insert, then getters, select two of those, and now this model class has been created. Now we need to just insert this string value. Let's go to string. How you can do it? Go to values on resources, then strings. Just click here, control plus D, so it will copy it this one. So first one is our blue, then green, and in the end it's red. So our title will be here, that is blue, and here it will be green. and now here it's red. Now as you see on model class, the error has been gone. So let's do it same with layout. So we are just going to be using shortcuts to create and layout. Just click on this error and then you can see your bulb create layout only first .xml file. Okay, after that let's go to again model object, create layout. Okay, let's do it again, create object. Okay, now it has been created. We don't need this model Java class anymore, and we also don't need this one also. Let's remove it, and we also don't need this one as well. We are going to be solving this error in custom view pager. So let's just, now we are going to be using text here, text. Now constrain this text from all sides. Let's give it a margin, top margin 32. Let's search here appearance. Click on this theme file. Now we need it here large. It will give its own style for our title. And now we need background, constraint layout, click on and then search here background. You see background here, click on this background, it's our red. So go to color and search for red. You can see this is red color, it will be fine. If you want to specify another red color, you can specify in color resources and get it here. Then okay, now for our text color, let's change it. Click on text here, text. Now change text color to white. Now okay, it's been done. Let's click this text and change red. View pager. Okay, let's copy this text, Ctrl plus C, and go to green value, green layout, and Ctrl plus V. Now let's click on this constraint layout and here background. Now we need green layout, so let's get green in color. I see here this is also green. Okay, now let's go to it. Let's change its value from red to green. Enter, then go to blue, paste our text here, click on this, from red to blue. Now constraint layout, let's see background. So background color will be blue. Let's search for blue color. Yeah, this would suffice, but let's see here. Yeah, this would look good. Okay, now the layout has been created. If you want to add some stuff, you can write down here. So let's see, you can point out here what more text if you want, like image view or any other things like recycler view, anything. I will just destroy these files. Let's go to custom view pager. Now we are going to be building custom. First let's just private, no, let's just context. Now context ctx, and that's all. Now we are going to developing here constructor. So alt insert constructor. Now the constructor has been created. Now we need here a layout. So how are we going to instantiate our layout? Let's just search for instantiate. Now instantiate item. Okay, now we are going to insert it here. So let's see view space view space is equal to then type layout inflator. So what does this layout inflator does? It shows our views on our it shows our view, this code that we are writing in the views. So that's how the inflator works. So let's get layout inflator from context. So context then dot inflate, we are going to inflate it into our view. That would be model view. So let's see, this is our model object. Let's create model let's see model object dot values. We are getting values, and from this value we need position because the position is needed. Now comma, let's see, we need container, that is our view, and then false, this is our root. Now this is our container, this is our position. Guys, we need to create here, let's just copy this one. Plus X, save this, and on upside let's create it here. Model object is equal to, we are creating here model object, then instantiating model object. Now position, let's do it. We are going to be inserting here model object like this. We have done this right. We just need to get from model object, that is layout, get layout ID. Now we have get layout, that's why we are getting this error. So it has been solved. Let's go to our next step, that is we need to show this view, that is model object view, into this container. So let's container dot add view. This view we are going to be showing on our main page, that's why this showing same. So we are going to be passing view. Then after that we need to return view as well. So let's see we just insert our item here, we just insert our object here. Let's see guys, in next we need to destroy the screen that they have swiped out. Once we swiped up our first screen to second, we need to remove the first screen. So for that we need to create our destroy item. So here we need to destroy our item. For it, let's container dot remove view. So at our object, we need to remove our object once we swipe out. So let's see, showing here. So we need to cast out as a view. So object is as a view, just like this. Now once you swipe from one page to another page, the first page will destroy, so the data will remain here. So it's like a life cycle, as you learn in Android Studio or Android course. It's called life cycle to preserve the data for another. So that's why we destroy another file. So let's see here, get count. So how much count? That is 3, but we can write here. So for that we need to get it from model object dot. For to get values from model object, we need to pass on values on it, then dot length. Now we are getting the length of our count. After that we need to pass view is equal to our object. This is, as you see, why it's showing error here, because you see this sign is for assignment. If we write another one, this is equal to view is equal to object. We are getting view on object. That's why. So our another, that is get title. We are type title. We are, so to get title, we need to get title. So for this project, we need to create a model object. You know about this position. You know how to insert this model object, like I told you in my last video. So after this, we need to return the title. That would be, so to get the title, so return title, we need to get this title from model object that we have instantiated. That is, so get ctx dot get string. So where are we getting our string from? That is model object that we have inserted here, dot get title. Now the project has been completed. Let's give it a semicolon here. Now let's start our emulator. Now it's starting. It was my previous project. Let's see here, installed. It's starting now. This is our right now. Like you see, the web page has been created. So thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel.